Hello, welcome to Wolf's Words, a series of informational videos about school choice sponsored by Conduit for Commerce. I'm your host, Dr. Patrick Wolf. Today's topic is public charter schools. Charter schools are public schools that present a sort of bargain. They are provided with freedom from a lot of the rules and regulations that apply to traditional public schools, and in exchange, they promise to deliver specific results for students and families. If they don't perform well, then they can be closed down. Charter schools are public schools. I'm going to repeat that because it's often overlooked. Charter schools are public schools. They're publicly funded, they are open to the public, and in many cases, when they are oversubscribed, they have to admit students by lottery and cannot pick and choose the students they want to enroll. Charter schools are legal in 45 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico. Arkansas was an early adopter of public charter schools. Back in 1996, our state passed its first public charter school law. That law has been amended since then to allow public charter schools to grow and expand. Charter schools in our state take two specific forms. The first is district conversion charter schools. These schools are limited to students who live in the residential boundaries of the public school district. They are overseen by the district, but they aren't directly run by the district, and they're given some freedom from rules and regulations that apply to traditional public schools. The second form of public charter schools in Arkansas are open enrollment charters. Open enrollment charters are independently governed, usually by a school board, and they can enroll students from outside of the school district in which they are located. There are 27 conversion charter schools in our state. There are 54 open enrollment charter schools, and those 54 open enrollment schools are sponsored by 25 different school networks. So in a sense, they're sort of like franchises of these different networks' educational models. Arkansas public charter schools are spread out throughout the state, but they have a special concentration in Little Rock, the Mississippi Delta region, and in Northwest Arkansas. Most public charter schools are theme schools. They have kind of a distinctive character or mission. Some might be academic press schools that really press students to score highly on tests. Also, there are arts-themed public charter schools that emphasize the themes of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And no excuses charter schools that really focus on a consistent set of discipline standards for their students. The whole idea of public charter schools is to allow for distinctive schools to be developed that provide parents with a lot of different choices for their child. There's been some research on the effectiveness of Arkansas charter schools, but it is a little bit dated at this point. The Credo Research Center at Stanford University studied data from 2010-11 and found that Arkansas public charter schools have small negative effects on math and reading scores. My research team conducted a follow-up study using data from 2012-13 and 2013-14, and we found that in the first year of our study, the public charter schools in Arkansas had modest positive effects on math and reading test scores. In the second year of our study, we found no charter school effects on math scores and very small negative effects on reading outcomes. We have to keep in mind that public charter schools receive about 26% less in funding in the state of Arkansas than traditional public schools. So basically, They are producing test scores that are about similar to the traditional public school system, but at 3/4 the cost. So those are my Wolf's words on public charter schools, particularly in the state of Arkansas. Please join me again. My next segment will be on inter- and intra-district choice. Thank you.